Alright, Paiute, Snow Mountain, new camera angle, garage, GSPRO, Garmin R10, Sim Golf coming at ya. We got a Windows computer, we're running a GTX 970, the auto putt's on. This course is right at 6,000. So we are starting off with a Toad hybrid club, driving iron type thing on a short par 4. We end up in the fairway 116 away, trying to get that impact position where it needs to be. It's a solid par. There is a weird glitch on this course, if the course maker's watching, where a couple of times I hit onto the green and it sunk in like it was water and ended the hole, and it was very strange, and we'll get to that one on hole 4 and I believe later on. So 107 remaining here on 2, and that's a good shot in for another par. And that brings us to hole number 3, our first par 5 of the day. Real spinny and high. Lucky to get that amount of distance out of it, but forced to lay up and just kind of threw it out into the fairway and ended up in the rough. But 133 left. And that's left and short. This is an interesting view to see the swings from. I can see when I come over the top, when I chunk, when I toe. It's a little different than the behind the back one. So 145 here. This looked like a good aggressive swing. 0, 0, 0 on all of, oh, and there it goes. So that was the first time that happened. It just stuck in the green and went away. Just a little fairway finder out there on 5, another par 4. This course very accessible. I like the desolate landscape everywhere else, but the green looking awesome. And here we get a bad break, roll up onto the green for an automatic 3-putt, which results in our first bogey of the day. Trying to get aggressive here on the par 5 6th, and 240 left. We're gonna go for it. It's good numbers. It's looking good, and it rolls into, oh, and then out of the automatic birdie. So now we gotta chip it in the smaller circle to get that birdie, and we do just that. Back to even. 7th hole. This is a couple times during this round with the short par 4s. I would take my driving iron and hit it out there. You can of course play the back tees. I played up on this one just to get some practice with that iron and some practice with some other clubs. This one we almost jar for an eagle, but back-to-back birdies going to -1. And then that brings a par 3 into play. And that distance was almost perfect. Also, just a little right face open. Short par 4 9th to finish up the side. Trouble all along the right side, and that's short. It was on line. A couple shots here so far that were on line but a little short, and then I throw it over the top of the hole and end up with a bogey to get rid of those back-to-back birdies, and we go even to the back 9. I can consistently just kind of flip that drive excuse me, that driving iron out there, 200 to 215, and I do so here, leaving 114 left, and I just closed the face and pulled an already right to left swing. So chipping again here, judge that 12 yards just fine, and am able to get a par on 10 and go to 11th, another par 5. There's a little patch of rough over here on the left just for me to land on. Since it's a par 5, I'm just laying up with probably 4 iron, 5 iron, something like that. Just get it out of the rough. And it stays on the fairway, leaving us 93 yards. Little hold off Tommy Fleetwood here, and just too far. I couldn't dial in 93. 11 yards long is a little much though, so trying to get, oh my goodness, bounces right by the hole, but allows us to get another par. 3-wood again, short par 4, just playing the peel, running just into the rough, about a pitching wedge away. Holding the finish, getting a good bounce, a little fringe boost, and we are in there for another birdie. -1, going to 13. There's that driving iron, but I towed it, hence the look of frustration. 98 yards remaining though on a short hole. Trying to dial in that number. Landed it right on 98, just a little left, but escaped the par, and we go to 147, par 3, and that should have been a birdie. That shot was excellent. 15th, another par 4, 3-wood, right down the big open fairway. 181 left though after the 3-wood, and trying to get something going here. Some good bounces on the fairway, and that rolls in for a 2-putt and an automatic par. 16th hole now. Not sure what was going on with that swing. But that should have been a birdie also, because it does some sort of weird drop into the green thing. So 16 and 4 have these like disappearing greens for me. Could be the early version of the course, could be my computer, not ruling anything out at this point. But trying to hit a layup shot on a par 5 here, 17th, still at -1. 96 to go. The last couple weeks or so, these type of moments where I'm close to having a consistently good round for 18 holes, and then 17 or 18 I just blow it. So here, almost jarring the chip for a birdie, that would have been nice. We'll take the par, move to 18th. It's a decently sized par 4 with trouble all along the left, and we just pipe it right down the fairway. A little spinny, got under it, hit down on it a little, but that's going to keep it a little straighter, and that's what I needed at that moment. Here, flirting with the left side, I don't like it, but we hit it long enough that we got out of trouble and left ourselves a chip, which settles in, and we complete the round with a 71, more birdies than bogeys, and feeling good about that one, feeling good about posting that one. Like and subscribe for an under par round finally.